Hello, you beautiful, wonderful, fabulous people, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, thank you for dropping by. I'm Katie, and oh gosh, I am so happy. It is the last day of Inktober. Today's prompt is ripe, and well, how can I put this? Metaphorically speaking, that's how I'm feeling right now. I've done 31 days, 31 drawings using various different types of ink throughout Inktober, and I am frazzled. And to illustrate how I'm feeling, today's subject is a zombie, because there's nothing more ripe than the smell of rotting flesh, don't you agree? And I'm feeling like a zombie, so a self-portrait of me as a zombie seemed a good fit. So let's talk about the ingredients. I'm using the liner pens, and you know the usual suspects if you've been following along. It's all Sakura or Faber-Castell or the Derwent graphics. I think Winsor & Newton have probably made an appearance throughout, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, there is another 30 videos which you can rifle through if you're new here, like I say. So I really wanted to focus on like the cross hatching and just getting all them weird tones in there. I wanted this to sort of be reminiscent of like a 1950s horror comic where it's all heavy cross hatching and heavy lines, because back then it was actually cheaper to do that and use less colours for the ink and express all the different tonal values through that. That's a little factoid for you. Although if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. Anyway, for this, I'm looking pretty battered, flesh-wise. There's parts of it decomposing. But I wanted to keep the hair looking nice, because apparently hair doesn't rot. Or it doesn't rot like flesh and bone does. So, to try and keep some sort of hint of accuracy there, I wanted nice hair. I know, this is actually nicer than my hair is. You'll just have to take my word for it. But I wanted nice, sleek, shiny hair, and that's what I was giving. The rest of me looks dreadful, so I'm keeping that one. And also, it was just a nice excuse to draw something which I'm more comfortable using these liners for. I quite like doing the fine detailing, and this sort of falls into that category for me. And I just wanted nice hair, okay? As you can tell, I'm very happy that this is over. I've really enjoyed doing Inktober though. I know I've sort of whined and whinged, and I've whinged and whined on this a little bit too, but I have actually found it quite a rewarding experience to have done this for every day. And yes, it's cut it fine on some occasions, but I've actually managed to post something every day relating to the prompts, which is like pretty awesome. And it's going to feel weird not doing daily videos, I must admit. So any of you new subscribers out there, there's not going to be something every day, I'm afraid, and I'm probably going to have just a little tiny break just to sort of get my bearings together and sort my desk out as well. I mean, it's just all covered in pens, and some paint needs to get back on there. Speaking of paint, although this is technically an ink, I'm using the Derwent Inktense pans to add just a little hint of colour on there, and the colours I've used are pretty much whatever was in the mixing part of the pan set. I've just swirled it around a bit because I just wanted it to look a bit rank and a bit rotten, and them colours were just already there for me, and I kind of think it works out quite well. But you know, let me know what your thoughts are. I'd really like to hear any of you fellow artists out there how you found Inktober as well. If you want to drop that in the comments, you know, I will look through, I will get back to you. It's just nice to hear how the experience of it all, as you know, has it improved you as an artist, or are you thinking, cracky, I don't want to do that again? Are you still working through Inktober? Because if you are, that's okay. It's meant to be a fun project, and to be honest, you take your time about it. I mean, technically I'm still doing last year's. I only got about 7 in, or 3 or 4, I don't really know. It's meant to be fun, and I suppose it has been. Now, I will pop up a video soon having a bit of an overview, because I have put these in a nice book. I need to pay homage to something as well, but you will see that in that video. But I just want to say thank you to everyone for sticking with me throughout October. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye.